What if I told you that everything standing between you and the life you truly desire is your own mind? That the secret to unshakable self-discipline was discovered nearly 2,000 years ago by a Roman emperor? Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, ruled an empire larger than we can imagine. Yet he struggled with the same human flaws: temptation, distraction, laziness. So how did he rise above them? That's exactly what we're uncovering today. 10 timeless lessons from Marcus Aurelius on how to build unbreakable self-discipline. These are the same principles that shaped warriors, philosophers, and leaders for centuries. Before we dive in, if you're on a journey of self-improvement and want to master discipline like the Stoics, hit that like button and subscribe to your channel name. And stick around till the end. One of these lessons could change your entire approach to life. 1. Control your perception. You are in charge of your mind. Imagine this: you wake up one morning and there's a text on your phone. It's from the person you love most in this world. But instead of a sweet "good morning," you see something cold, distant. "Hey, we need to talk." Your heart drops. Your mind races. What does this mean? Are they breaking up with me? Did I do something wrong? The fear, the anxiety, the overthinking, it takes over your entire day. But now, pause. What if I told you that this text means nothing until you give it meaning? Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." The text message? It's just words on a screen. Your reaction to it is what creates the suffering. The truth? Most pain in life comes from the way we perceive things, not the things themselves. Maybe your partner just wants to talk about something completely different. Maybe they just had a rough day, but your mind instantly assumes the worst. Now, think about this in every part of life: your job, your friendships, your dreams. How many times do we ruin our own happiness just by assuming the worst? Tell me in the comments, have you ever had a moment where you overthought something and later realized it wasn't even that bad? This is why controlling your perception is the first step to discipline. If you let your emotions control your thoughts, you will always be a prisoner of them. So next time you receive a text that makes your heart race, next time someone says something that upsets you, pause. Ask yourself, is this really bad? Or is it just my mind making it bad? Control your perception and you control your life. 2. Wake up and do your duty. Be honest, how many times have you hit snooze in the morning? Let's say it's 6 a.m., your alarm goes off. You wake up, but then that voice in your head whispers, just 5 more minutes. And then 5 minutes becomes 10. Then 30, and suddenly you've lost an hour. You wake up feeling rushed, guilty, unmotivated. Now imagine this. You're Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome. You control an entire empire. You're responsible for armies, laws, people's lives, and yet you still feel the urge to stay in bed. Yes, even Marcus Aurelius struggled with getting up. But do you know what he told himself? At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. He reminded himself that waking up wasn't about feeling like it. It was his duty. Now let's bring this back to you. Think about your biggest goals, the ones that could change your life. The dream body, the successful career, the love life you've always wanted. Every morning you snooze, you delay that life. Be honest, how many times have you lost a day just because you started it wrong? Comment below. Here's the truth. Discipline isn't about motivation. It's about duty. Stop waking up for yourself. Wake up for your dreams, your future, your purpose. So tomorrow, when that alarm rings, don't negotiate. Get up, own your day. 3. Do the work, not for praise, but for its own sake. Let's go back to love for a moment. Imagine you're deeply in love with someone. You give them everything: your time, your energy, your heart. But they don't always show appreciation. They don't always notice the little things. How does that make you feel? Now, what if I told you real love doesn't need recognition? True love is about giving, not expecting. This is exactly what Marcus Aurelius meant when he said, "Do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about others. It is your duty to be good." He meant this about everything in life: your work, your discipline, your purpose. If you're only working hard because you want recognition, you will always be disappointed. Tell me, have you ever done something amazing but felt unappreciated? How did it make you feel? Most of us work for applause. We want people to say, "Wow, you're amazing." But what happens when no one claps? Here's the truth. Discipline means doing what's right, even when no one notices. The greatest athletes train in silence. The best authors write for years before anyone reads their words. The most successful people don't wait for approval, they just do the work. So today, whatever you're working on, whether it's your job, your fitness, your personal growth, do it because it matters, not because someone will praise you for it. Real discipline is when you stop needing applause and start working for your own self-respect. So out of these 3 lessons, which one hit you the hardest? 1. Controlling your perception. Not letting your mind create unnecessary suffering. 2. Waking up and owning your morning, seeing it as your duty. 3. Doing the work for its own sake, not for validation. Comment below, I read every single one. And don't go anywhere, because up next, we're diving into a powerful lesson on how to embrace discomfort like a true Stoic. 4. Focus only on the present moment. You're sitting across from the love of your life. The candlelight flickers between you. Their eyes meet yours. But instead of being fully present, your mind is somewhere else. You're thinking, do they really love me? What if they leave? What if I say something stupid? You're physically there, but mentally lost. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic Emperor, warned against this very thing. He wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." In other words, stop living in the past. Stop worrying about the future. Live in this moment. Now think about how often you miss out on life because of your thoughts. You're with someone special, but your mind is on your phone. You're working on your dream, but you're thinking about past failures. You're watching this video, but your mind keeps drifting away. Be honest, have you ever lost a beautiful moment because you were trapped in your thoughts? Comment below. Regret is wasted energy. The past is gone. Anxiety is wasted energy. The future isn't here yet. The only real thing is this moment. So next time you're with someone you love, really be there. Look into their eyes. Listen to their voice. Feel the warmth of the moment. Because if you don't, one day they'll be gone. And all you'll have left is the regret of not being present when you had the chance. Live now, that's the only thing that's real. 5. Embrace discomfort, hard choices, easy life. Have you ever loved someone who didn't love you back? You gave them everything, your time, your emotions, your heart, and yet they walked away. The pain, unbearable. And in that moment, you had 2 choices. 1. Escape the pain, distract yourself, run away, pretend it never happened. 2. Face the pain, accept it, grow from it, and become stronger. Marcus Aurelius believed that discomfort is the key to discipline. He said, "If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Pain is a part of life. You cannot escape it. But if you train yourself to embrace discomfort, you become unbreakable." Think about your life. Where do you run from discomfort? Do you avoid tough conversations in relationships? Do you quit when things get hard? Do you escape into distractions instead of facing reality? The Stoics had a saying, "Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life." Every time you avoid difficulty, you make your life harder in the long run. You skip workouts today, you suffer bad health later. You avoid heartbreak today, you never learn to love deeply. You quit when things get tough, you never build real success. The strongest people in the world aren't lucky, they're just comfortable being uncomfortable. So from now on, when life gets hard, instead of running, face it. When your heart is broken, feel it fully. When you're tired, keep going anyway. When you're scared, act despite the fear. Because discipline isn't about avoiding pain, it's about learning to endure it. 6. Do not complain, take action. Think about the last time your relationship had a problem. Maybe your partner was distant. Maybe they weren't showing love the way they used to. What did you do? Did you? 1. Complain about it. Why are they acting this way? Why don't they care? 2. Take action. Have an honest conversation. Work on the relationship. Change something. Most people choose option 1. They complain. They blame. But they don't do anything. Marcus Aurelius had a simple rule. You always own the option of having no opinion. Things need not touch the soul. In other words, stop wasting time complaining. How much time have you wasted complaining about something instead of fixing it? Comment below. Complaining solves nothing. Complaining makes you weaker. Complaining turns you into a victim. The next time you're unhappy, ask yourself one question. Is this something I can change? If yes, give stop complaining and take action. If nitrogen monoxide gives accept it and move on. Complaining is a disease that destroys your discipline. Complain about work? You don't get promoted. Complain about love? You don't fix the relationship. Complain about life? You don't change your circumstances. The people who win in life are the ones who do something about their problems. So from now on, catch yourself. About to complain about your job? Improve your skills. About to complain about your relationship? Communicate. About to complain about your body? Go to the gym. Action is the cure. Complaints are poison. Which will you choose? So out of these 3 lessons, which one hit you the hardest? 1. Focus only on the present, stop overthinking and truly live. 2. Embrace discomfort, train yourself to face pain instead of avoiding it. 3. Stop complaining, take action instead of wasting time on negativity. Drop your answer in the comments, I read every single one. And don't leave now, because next, we're diving into one of the most powerful Stoic lessons ever. How to build unstoppable routines that make self-discipline automatic. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. 7. Do not let pleasure control you. Think about the first time you fell in love. The butterflies in your stomach, the excitement of their touch, the late-night messages that made you smile like an idiot. But now, let me ask you, was there ever a moment when pleasure blinded you? Maybe you ignored the red flags because the kisses were too sweet. Maybe you stayed in a toxic relationship because the highs felt too good. Marcus Aurelius warned about this. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Pleasure is not happiness. Pleasure is a trap when it controls you. Look at your own life. Do you binge watch TV instead of working on your dreams? Do you stay in bed instead of going to the gym? Do you chase temporary happiness instead of long-term growth? Be honest, has pleasure ever distracted you from what truly mattered? Drop a comment below. Pleasure makes you weak if you let it rule you. Discipline means choosing what is right over what is easy. So, next time you feel the pull of pleasure, ask yourself, will this make my life better, or is it just an escape? A disciplined life is one where you control pleasure, it doesn't control you. 8. Accept that you will die, memento mori. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine the person you love the most. See their face. Hear their voice. Feel their warmth. Now, imagine this is the last time you ever see them. Suddenly, every little fight, every meaningless argument, none of it matters anymore. Marcus Aurelius believed in memento mori, remember, you will die. He didn't say this to scare people. He said it to remind them to love deeply and live fully. If today was your last day, would you live it differently? Comment below. Here's what you need to remember. Life is short, don't waste it on anger and ego. Love fully, because one day it will be too late. So, the next time you hold someone's hand, hold it like it's the last time, because one day it will be. Live, love, now. 9. Be ruthless with your time. Have you ever waited for a text from someone you loved? You keep checking your phone? You see them online, but no message. An hour passes, then a day, then a week. And just like that, you've wasted time waiting for someone who wasn't thinking about you. Marcus Aurelius said, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. In other words, stop wasting time. Stop waiting for people who don't value you. Stop delaying your dreams. Stop saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," because tomorrow isn't promised. Think about the time you've wasted. What would you do differently if you had that time back? Comment below. Here's the truth. Time is the only thing you can't get back. Every wasted hour is a piece of your life gone forever. So be ruthless. Cut off distractions. Stop waiting for people who don't care. Spend your time where it truly matters. Because one day you'll wake up and there won't be any time left. 10. Love your fate, amor fati. Have you ever loved someone only to lose them? Maybe they left. Maybe life pulled you apart. Maybe fate had other plans. And no matter how much you fought it, you couldn't change it. Marcus Aurelius believed in amor fati, love your fate. This means whatever happens, embrace it. If they leave, it was meant to happen. If life changes, it was meant to be. If something hurts, it's shaping you into who you need to be. Think about a moment in your life that hurt, but later, you realized it was for the best. Share it in the comments. Fighting fate only brings suffering. Accepting fate brings peace. So, whatever you're facing right now, trust it. The universe knows what it's doing. Let it guide you. 1. Pleasure doesn't control you, you control it. 2. Memento mori, life is short, love fully. 3. Time is your most valuable asset, use it wisely. 4. Amor fati, accept and embrace everything that happens. Comment below, I read every single one. And don't go anywhere, because up next, we're diving into how to apply these lessons to your daily life, so that self-discipline becomes second nature. Discipline isn't a talent. It's a choice, one you make every single day. Marcus Aurelius lived by these principles, and now you can too. So, which of these 10 lessons hit you the hardest? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing insights. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.